Hello guys, welcome to the next video tutorial on Android app development for beginners, and in this video we will see how to use WebView with your Android activity. So let's take an example and let's see how we can use WebView in our Android activity. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a button and I will change its text to open URL. Okay, and also I'm going to change its property, which is layout colon width, to fill parent, so that it covers all the width. Now I'm going to take a text edit from here. So go to the text field and take a text edit from here. I'm going to take this plain text, but you are free to choose other text view also, or edit text also. Now this edit text also, I'm going to change the property for the layout underscore width or layout colon width to fill parent. Okay, so it fills the width. Now the most important thing we are going to use here is the web view. So just search for a web view in the palette and drag and drop into your activity, and then you can resize your web view and you can change the property of this web view to fill parent. So the layout width of this, I'm going to change it to fill parent, and the layout height also fill parent. Okay, so it can cover all the remaining area of the activity. Now what I'm going to do is in this edit text, let's enter some default text so that we don't have to type a long URL for it for the first time. So let's open, for example, google.com with this. So I'm going to add the URL https colon double slash and then www.google.com. Okay, now we are ready to write the code for our activity. So we will go to the Java, and in the main activity.java file we will first of all declare these variable which we have used. So let's declare these variables. Okay, so I have declared my all three variables, one for button, one for edit text, and the last for web view. Now we are going to make a function for the button click event. So let's make a function void or better public void open URL, and then inside this function, first of all, we will cast our three variables which we have declared. One is for button and edit text and browser. So now we have declared all three variables, or we have casted our all three variables, and now we will add the button click event to our button variable. So let's add a button click event, button submit dot set on click listener, and here we will set a new on click listener, and inside this on click method we are going to write our code. But first of all, let's do the important one important thing. So To open any URL or any web page, you need to provide the permission to open or to permission to use internet, right? So go to your manifest folder in your app folder, and in here you will be able to see a folder called Android manifest.xml, and in here you can set your permission. So go just above your application element or tag, and in here we will provide our permissions. Okay, so in here what you need to do is you need to type this line of code, which is in the angular brackets. You need to add this tag called user minus permission, and then give the name android colon name is equal to, in the quotes, android.permission.internet. Okay, so you need to add this extra line to your android manifest.xml file. Now everything is okay. Now we are ready to write some code for our on click listener. So let's take this browser, and what we are going to do is, first of all, let's declare a string to get the URL. Okay, so string URL is equal to, and then we will take the text from the edit text. So URL text dot get text, and then we will convert it to string, and then this URL we can pass to our web view, right? Now let's take this browser variable, and let's set some properties to this browser. So the first property we are going to add here is, first of all, get settings, and then set, let's set the images, loading of images. So load image automatically is equal to true. And the second property we are going to set is for the JavaScript. So browser dot get settings, and then dot set JavaScript enabled is equal to true. And the third property we are going to set is for the scroll bar. So browser dot set scroll bar style, and then in here we will use this view dot, so we are going to set scroll bar inside overlay. So scroll bar inside overlay. Okay, and now we can load some URL to our browser. Okay, so what we are going to do is we can just call a load URL function on our browser, load URL, and it takes a string as an argument, and we have already extracted our string or URL from our edit text in this URL, right? So we can pass it here. So now everything is done, hopefully. So just call this open URL function in your onCreate method, and let's run our program. So our program is running now, and you can enter any URL in this edit text. Our default URL is https://www.google.com. So let's click this open URL button from here, and let's see if it opens our URL. Yes, it opens, right? So it opens our web page when we click the button, and we can go back once again, and we can just click it once again, and it will open your URL in the web view. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and bye for now.